Hello and welcome back. So we're gonna go ahead and make our engine actually build the project when this is done. But if you have trouble if you have errors, that means you have some missing SDKs or packages that you wanted to go ahead and go back to the Visual Studio installer. Right, go to this guy and make sure that you check those components again. You have to have Visual Studio 2015, Visual Studio 2017, and you have to have the game developing C++ programming language installed. Go to more, modify, and make sure that you have those things added. Again, desktop development with C++ checked on. That one checked on, right? And go down to the mobile and gaming. Have the game development C++ on, Unity or mobile development, all those things on, right? And then you modify, and that's gonna do the modification for you, and it should be fun. When you're done with that, you can then recompile, rebuild, basically build the solution, and you should be able to build with you should be succeed. And I have built it before, so I have 2 succeed and 2 already up to date, and I also deployed it before, so it deployed. All you have to do here, after the succeed here, you can go to the debug and then start without debugging. Okay. Now what this does is going to ask you to build the project again, and just hit yes, and to go through the process, build the project. When it's done, it's going to open Unreal Engine editor for you to start importing your asset or creating a new one, whatever you want to go for. Okay. Whoops, got an error. Maybe I have something running already. So let's say no, let's rebuild it. Start without debugging. Yes, let's build it. It should be fine this time. Okay. Again, while it's doing that, right, let's go back to the oops, you see it's opening now, right? So when it's done, they should open the UE4 editor. So here in the Hairworks, you want to go select the hair and click on this save button to save it, so that you can load it in Unreal Engine afterwards. And when it's opened, you can see if your project already. I'm gonna go select this Hairwork project. That's one of the projects that they have some cool demo inside of it, or you can create a new project if you wanted to. This is basically a open source, kind of like a little bit third-party Unreal Engine now. You can create your own stuff from there, and this particular version of Unreal Engine does support the native format of Hairworks, which is the format we loaded in here inside of Hairwork, the APX format. Okay, so it's gonna take a while to open, depending on like how much you have, depending on if you have opened it before or not. The first time you open it, it takes forever to compile the shaders. Anyway, so that's the project. As you can see, it has just a little platform here, but if you go play, you can see a monster being positioned here, okay, with the hair on it. Alright, now let's bring in ours. We can go to our download folder and look for the things we exported. Right, we have the, oops, they're not here. They're actually in my other project. I'll go there and take a look. So I put them in the project folder of my Maya project, so I need to go there and grab them real quick. So I need the hair FBX, right? That's the FBX file with the animation. So let's drag them in to the content browser, and we're going to import also the animation, and that's going to be our asset. Okay, I'm going to save this. And then back, we're also going to drag in the hair APX. That's our hair. As you can see, it's imported also. Now we can go create a new blueprint class. And then for this new blueprint class, let's double click to open it. We can put the FBX and here together to put everything back together. So what we do is grab the skeletal mesh and put it underneath the root. And you grab the hair underneath it, or on top of it, so it's underneath it. Compile and save. Space or F to find it. You can see now everything is here. That's how you bring it in, basically. And when you bring it in, you can change a few things, like in the settings. Everything available in that viewer here is actually available here too. If you go down and take a look, you have to select the hair APX, of course. Make sure that you check on override to be able to override the settings. Now you can go down and see all those things like visualization to see the hair, see the guide curves, skin guide curves. Right? You can see even the collision capsule. And you can change settings like underneath wind. You can give it some cool wind. Right? I'm gonna go 1 on the direction of X. Strength can be higher. It's blowing us too much. Just 3, and add some noise so it's like flowing nicely. Okay, you can do all other things now inside of this. You can see wind, you can see the collision here, right? Change the collision settings, change the style, like, you know, the clumping, all sorts of things. The settings will be already set the same as what you set it up here before when you click on the save. But if you want to just skip this process of doing the settings here, you can directly go to Unreal Engine and do those settings instead of the engine, right? I think it still would be better to do it here because you can save it multiple times and maybe use it in other projects, right? In Unreal Engine, I'm not sure if you can navigate migrate this one when you're done. Anyway, so yeah, we're done with this. So let me drag it in, and you can see how it looks like in our engine. Okay, so that's gonna be our tutorial here. If you're curious, you can also take a look at the hair works and find this guy here. This is a monster. So you can see how it moves. You can go ahead and load in the animation by selecting this guy here. Actually the body skeletal mesh, and let's make it play animation. It's playing animation, so we just need to play the game and take a look at the animation there too. And of course our animation can also be played. We just need to go ahead and tell it to do so. So here we're using animation asset and choose the only animation that we imported in. We go play, you can see ours is also playing the movement of the animation. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is it for this tutorial. I hope that I can at least get you started with the hair workflow with Unreal Engine, and you know the ways to create it. But just be aware that I think everything here is still kind of like primitive. Even it looks really good, but you have to do all these setups, download all the plugins and files, and even a third-party Unreal Engine branch from GitHub. So it's far from ideal in my opinion. I think it would be much better if it's just a plugin or something instead of this. And I hope that Unreal Engine can come up with their own hair solution instead of us trying to do this. This is a little bit more or too much hassle to deal with, and you cannot even use the newest version of Unreal Engine either. So yeah, kind of like sacrifices a lot just for this hair thing. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this tutorial. Maybe in later ones we're gonna talk about how to do this in Unity, right? But things should be similar. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next time.